Hey, y'all, come on in. It's great to see you.
We have a Marcus-inspired soap today from Adopted Acres.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays...
we're the Barbershop Duet!
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres on YouTube, why, we'd love to meet you. Come on in the live chat. Meet the Whiv Pack, a cool group of folks hanging out from all over the world. They'd love to meet you, too.
They would. And for our mention today, once we heard that Southern Witchcrafts was closing their doors, we wanted to make sure to complete our set. So we got the splash for Samhain. And here are the scent notes: bourbon, tobacco, pumpkin, sandalwood, nutmeg, oud, incense, amber, vanilla, hazelnut, charred wood, and musk.
Y'all, Autumn Ash was our very first from Southern Witchcrafts, and it blew our skirts up so far. When we grabbed this one, we were expecting something a little dark, maybe a little dank hiding in there. This was the opposite. This is a bright, beautiful Halloween party. Reminded me of the one from Hocus Pocus.
I feel like our fall would not be the same without having this scent. We even had to learn how to say it. We kept saying Samhain.
Yeah, that was
It is
bad.
not that. So when?
It's almost like they fixed the smell of candy corn.
Ooh, that's a good way to
Would
put
you
it.
get that?
Yeah, I think the oud and the smokiness in there takes me to a place, but I get why you're saying that. We clearly need to spend more time with this fall.
So Southern Witchcrafts, thank you for putting so much work and imagination into the wet shaving world. Your contributions will echo throughout the decades, and we wish you the best of luck on your road ahead in whatever you plan to do next. I kind of hope it might have to do with wet shaving, but we'll see. And what is our soap today?
Our soap today is based on a classic childhood memory recreated by Adopted Acres. Let's meet it.
So y'all, about 6 months ago, I was talking to Doug Lane on the phone, and we were talking about what kind of adventures these shave soaps take us on and what kind of memories they help us recreate, and I mentioned this. My box of Commons baseball cards from 1990 and the day that my dad uncharacteristically put us in the car and took us to downtown Pinole to the baseball card store. That's all they sold. There was the Rated Rookie magazine that told you how much your collection was worth week to week. It was like trading on the futures market, y'all, and there was nothing that compared to the thrill of opening up that new fresh pack to see if you were going to get one of the rookie cards that you were dreaming of, or if they were going to go in the box of Commons with the others. And from the store, I made my way directly to my best friend Jason's house to begin the ritual of trading. And I saw he had a whole page of Mark Grace Rated Rookie baseball cards. Oh! So we immediately began to kick around what scent notes we would find. I sent him a bunch of our soaps that I thought had little nooks and crannies that he might want to explore, and he put together the scent of opening a pack of baseball cards when you were 12. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the sales page that I wrote, Scent Unsmelled, from the Etsy page at Adopted Acres. Summer was always special growing up. We got to sleep in, with our only responsibility for the day being to come home before the streetlights turn on. With playing cards between the spokes, we pointed our bicycles to the nearest 7-Eleven where we could load up on supplies, Slurpees, candy, and baseball cards. Cracking open the wax seal, the smell of cheap, minty bubble gum and powdered cardboard heightened the excitement as we tried our luck in the eternal search for the elusive rookie card of our favorite new player. Our days were spent memorizing stats, making cutting-edge deals for trades, and searching our Velcro wallets for stray quarters to try our luck again on a fresh pack. Here at Adopted Acres, we know that there are some memories that deserve to be made real again, if only so we can close our eyes, breathe in deeply, and be transported back to some of our happiest times. It was a challenge to create this scent, but we swung for the fences. And when this scent finds you, we hope you get lost in nostalgia too. Just remember to be home before the streetlights turn on. Reality, imagination, memory, truth, smoke, and mirrors went into creating this scent, which opens with plum, grass, and fresh alfalfa in the top notes to create the sense of cardboard, with cinnamon, bubblegum, and ozone creating the burst of nostalgia rounded out by a hint of bay rum. The heart notes create the sense of ink and paper, with violet, leather, ink, dust, mildew, and cement creating the whimsical accord, rounded out with a trail of vanilla to lead you into the base notes. Birchwood, patchouli, earth, moss, amber, musk, and a second vanilla note add a sense of summer heat, peppered cardboard, and the red dirt of the sandlot still in the treads of your Reeboks. Remember the pump ones? Y'all, I have discussed the building of this scent with Doug Lane until literally the cows came home at the farm at Adopted Acres, but I have not gotten my nose on it yet. So if I seem just a little bit excited, y'all, that is why. Let's take it out of the box.
I think you have to be the one to open this.
Y'all, I want you to see the unboxing experience from Adopted Acres. Now remember, they are on a farm, right? E-I-E-I-O. Look at this. Ta-da! Till the cows come home. And then, look at this. When you get past the cows, you got the dirt and the grass of the paper. And a little card. Oh, here we are. Carefully packaged by Eli.
Thank you,
Thank
Eli.
you. I collect these the way I used to collect baseball cards. Before I dive into this incredibly beautiful packaging and these colors that I want to explore right now, there is a note, and it says, "Have an awesome shave."
Oh, we
Thank you
will.
from Adopted Acres. Isn't that lovely?
What is in there?
Okay, wait a minute.
Are you 10 again?
Wait a minute. Here's why we all get to be 10 again. I believe the first batch of the rookie card come with a pack of baseball cards.
That's my birth year.
Now there's a gutsy artisan. Give you the actual scent along with the soap that it homages.
Is that really how they came
Oh,
back?
absolutely. Look, and the
fun.
wax, you had to break the wax
I don't want
seal.
to ruin it.
That's how it was done, like with wax and an iron.
So I get to live this experience with
And there's
you.
bubble gum.
It does. It says.
I'm gonna eat it. Oh, and I think he gave us the splash too. Y'all, look at this label. Look at that. There he is, the rookie car guy. And y'all, the best splash packaging in all of the wet shaving world. It will arrive safe. Y'all, I am so honored that Adopted Acres chose one of my ideas to build a set around. And I don't think I've ever been more excited for a first impression.
Should we smell the real one first? I don't want to ruin
You know what?
it.
I think you need to have
Okay.
this experience. Okay, so imagine we are going down to 7-Eleven in Stockton, California.
Okay.
You got 50 cents and quarters in your pocket, and you trade them for this infinite possibilities inside. Let's see what you get. Open it up.
I want to be able to save it.
All right, see, and the wax just opens like that. And
I
then
see.
you got to smell. Take the first
Okay.
whiff. What's it smell like?
Oh, it's definitely like aged cardboard kind of vibe.
Let's see, look at my nose in there.
Is that what you remember?
That's lovely. Is there gum?
Well, there's a little scorecard thing, I think. Oh, no, these are the cards.
Yeah, those are the
Okay,
cards.
these are the cards. Oh, there
Y'all,
it's gum.
it
It's sort of
survives.
hard,
Look
but
at
it's
that.
here.
There it is. Okay, listen. There you go.
That's how you know it's the real stuff?
Made of bubblegum, powdered sugar, and granite.
Don't.
Who'd you get? Let's see. Oh, wait, this
Wait.
is like an organizational card here.
There's a ton of teams here. Are there any that you guys are missing?
Got it. Need it. Got it.
That's actually super thick cardboard.
No cubbies. All right, y'all, this is something you will for sure only find here on the Barbershop Duet. This is the 1990s Don Russ versus Tops Whiff on 3, 1, 2. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's the same. All right, I am taking this in. Here we go. Now, here's what I love about Doug Lane's nose. It is very educated. I can mention a 1925 Coco Chanel cologne, and he'll be like, oh, yeah, I've got 4 decants of that. And when I gave him our idea for the Christmas soap, it was not the Hallmark store candle version. It was a perfumer's version. I would expect to find that in an EDP. So y'all, I am beyond excited because I wonder if this is going to go both childish and grown up in the set. But let's find out. All right, here we go.
Going back in
Diving
time. Are we there?
Oh my. Oh, we're there. And y'all, I bring you glad tidings of great joy. This is a perfumer's nose. It's like opening your eyes slowly and adjusting to the light and feeling all of the notes come together like a Tetris board as my nose begins to understand this. And I'm not sure how, but it's not the soft, delicious Bazooka Joe bubblegum from my childhood. It's this, which I actually liked a little bit better. That powdered sugar had a tiny bit of tartness to it. There was a mint to this bubblegum that I can sense in here. Whoa. And you know why my nose was having to go upside down to figure this out? I was looking for the cardboard scent notes in reality instead of in nostalgia. And once you find the bubblegum, all of those notes, and y'all, there are a lot of them that come forward to suggest the cardboard. Concrete is in there. Those are not what you're expecting. When you do come up against the cardboard part of this scent, it has been beautifully crafted with a cast, with a filter of nostalgia that makes it sweet, that makes it welcome to your palate, that offset the bubblegum in tremendous ways to take you back to standing at that 7-Eleven counter. I'm surprised there's not grape Slurpee in here. Yeah, leave it to Doug Lane to take Christmas trees and baseball cards and give them a place on the same shelf as Aventus. Dude.
I'm so excited to get to live a memory that you had that I
Right.
wasn't around for. So keep whiffing, but I'm actually getting more excited.
And the cool part, it's not the legit memory of actually standing there at the counter. It is a perfumed version of it. It's lighter. It's sweeter. It's more whimsical. It doesn't have the actual like dirt on the floor sense that I thought this would have. It does it in different ways. Even the dust is beautiful. Can cardboard and concrete be perfumed to the level where they are absolutely beautiful? May I remind you, there's civet and tons of stuff. This is like our Christmas one. When I first smelled it, I was like, whoa, that's really not what I was expecting. And then as I keep whiffing it, I go, oh, this is so much better. This is so much better than what I would have come up with. We tried making candles one summer. People stopped coming over. It wasn't COVID yet. I'm not done.
I know, I'm enjoying letting you just have this wash over you.
And at the end of the day, here's the other cool part. If you're not a giant baseball card fan, but you love bubblegum, this is going to be your bubblegum. This is not Bazooka Joe, scent oil, poured into a soap. This is a beautifully crafted bubblegum that's about 60-70% of this, and the rest of it just gives shoulders for it to stand on. If you don't like baseball, but you like bubblegum, I invite you to the park.
Is it time?
I want
Okay.
you to take those in, but I'm going to smell this because I don't even want to let go of that yet. All right, take it in, see what you get. You will not be prepared for what you
No,
find
and it's
in
fun
this.
because I did not have this as part of my childhood, so I feel like I get to relive it through the way that you two have crafted, kind of bringing this to life. All right.
We had a talk yesterday about Mexican hot chocolate. Stay tuned.
Okay, that is a wonderful whiff. That was not what I was expecting. I didn't know that cardboard could smell so good. Because it really... okay, honestly, if I didn't know Rookie Card was on the cover, I don't know where I think I would be. I almost think I'm in like a fine department
I know.
store somehow. Like it's a real place. I can
Right.
tell I'm there. I don't know how I know that there's cardboard around me, but that there is.
Right.
But it's almost used in this way of like how a wood scent would be used
Yep.
to just take you to a place. So there's something transportive about this, but there's also something that kind of brings spring time of year
Right.
to mind. Like it's sunny outside. I can tell like adventure is on its way. I don't know if there's florals in here, but my brain is putting them in here somehow.
Oh.
So I understand this is called a Rookie Card, but there is the most attractive way of making this come to
Yes.
light through scent that I was not that I shouldn't have expected. I mean, it's
Right.
Doug, but the way that it's actually coming together, my brain is trying to even file where this goes,
Right.
is a very cool experience.
But that's why I love it best. If you ask me what's it smell like, absolutely beautiful. But what's it smell like? Cardboard.
Yeah.
Making the cardboard scents absolutely beautiful didn't rob it of its cardboard scents. That's the miracle that's going on in here.
And I gotta say, if you think you know what the gum is gonna smell like, you don't. Because somehow I know that this is not a gum that I have ever had, but it adds a sweet little fun charm to this that my brain would almost translate as it being like a Slurpee or something fun that has like the over-the-top sugary vibe of your childhood.
Right.
It's coming through in here in a way that I was not expecting. Almost like a bubblegum chapstick. If you ever had those, the lip smackers ones and girls, we had those. I think the genius of this scent is how well it's blended. Only because I know the original text that he sent with all of the scent notes that are in here. This is magically brewed into something super cool. So speaking of scent notes.
Hey. All right, y'all, your starting lineup of scent notes from Adopted Acres rookie card. Now, I was asking Doug what these scent notes combine to smell like. I hadn't smelled it yet, so that's how I kind of wrote this paragraph. So let's start from here.
We have plum, grass, and fresh alfalfa in the top notes to create the sense of cardboard.
Yes, and I loved that he used alfalfa,
Right?
another little link to the farm, E-I-E-I-O, and then...
We have cinnamon, bubblegum, and ozone, creating the burst of nostalgia, rounded out by a hint of bay rum.
Of course there is. And y'all, ozone. Have you ever been near like a giant office copy machine and there's sort of a sweet electronic smell? That's ozone. Or when the old man plugs in his leg lamp and it blows the fuse? That's ozone. And I think a giant part of that nostalgic cast is the bay rum. It's beautiful. Do you sense it in here? Like grandpa driving you down to the store.
Yes, but it's done in such a different way that it's almost hard for me to realize that that's what it is.
And then to give the sense of ink and paper, we have
Violet, leather, ink, dust, mildew, and cement, creating the whimsical accord, rounded out with a trail of vanilla to lead you into the bass notes.
Y'all, I know it's funny, but there are few things as beautiful as a perfumer's mildew. We have smelled it in a few scents, and it's beautiful. Cement, perfect, inspired. And that's kind of what I love about the shaving soap world. How does a liquid smell like something I only know in life as a solid?
A memory.
You've got to build the scent out of other things, and this is brilliant of how he's creating the sense of cardboard in this.
If any of these weren't in here, it wouldn't work. Like, there is something about having the violet, leather, ink together with the dust, mildew, and the cement part. Like, those portions have to be there or it wouldn't be a real experience.
It's like the guy that puts like metal and twisted pieces of things that he finds on the side of the road together and then shines lights at it, and the shadow is a perfect silhouette of Captain Jack Sparrow. If any of these were missing, this would collapse like a flan in a cupboard, but every single one, I'm sensing how it's doing its magic trick. But then when you take a tiny step back, cardboard and bubblegum. The bass notes, y'all hear: birchwood, patchouli, earth, moss. The moss is what gives it a tiny bit of humidity and lets me know that these cards are new, not 30 years old. I can kind of sense a tiny bit of age in this. Amber, musk, and a second vanilla note. This is how the sweet's being built.
I just want to point out, I know this is kind of, sort of, a little more of a masculine idea.
Right.
But in the scent, it is not to me. I feel like it's an all-inclusive scent. It's the best crowd-pleasing way to play with this rookie card here.
And we also happen to know that his wife, Kara, is one of the brilliant noses behind Adopted Acres that helps to craft these scents. That might be a little bit of her influence in here. Oh, a little bite back to my stick, y'all. And from the very beginning, this has been one of the most respected lathers in the game. Oh, just smell it spread out in the bowl.
I don't know if I'm ready.
It's so much more than bubblegum.
It's the most beautiful bubblegum I've ever smelled, which is weird to say coming from this rock-hard little piece.
It's almost like Tom Ford's Lost Bubblegum or something like that. Green Irish bubblegum.
Yeah,
I just kind of wanted a wooden bat to come at this soap with. This is my Moon Soaps Hemingway brush made by Zachary Kent down at Moon Soaps. This is my Barbershop bowl, the honeycomb one from Monica, deep in the heart of Texas at Vanulay. She made these for us custom. She'll do the same for you.
We thought it matched the Cub colors too.
Right. So I'm going to go forwards, backwards, and I'm going to turn the brush every so often. Oh, y'all.
Magic.
This really is coming to life. Now I'm going to grab the rest of this
smell
water.
it from here.
Start to build the ladder.
I think this is one of those ones, Josue, when you do your practice lather, you're just going to have to shave immediately because it's already too fun.
And after 45 seconds, you got a beautiful lather. After a minute and a half, you've got an outstanding one.
I know you two had thrown the idea around of throwing an icy kind of a slurpy zone in there. I know it's not listed, but my brain kind of perceives it as hanging out at 7-Eleven. Like there's something in the sweet sides that I kind of want it to be that.
He says it's not in here. He says he didn't go so far as the grape slushy that I was thinking maybe might live in the background, but you're right. Once you unlock a memory, sometimes the rest of the smells come along with it.
Yeah, like my brain just wants to fill in the blanks of the rest of that experience somehow.
Look at this, y'all. The honeycomb itself is disappearing.
Hey, if we send this in, we could win a trip up to $5,000 to spring training.
Hey, I wonder if that contest is still going.
I'm so glad that they found these. Like, I could experience this with you.
I'm sorry, are you shaving or plastering the walls? All right, y'all, this is something you only find here in the Barbershop Duet. This is the Upper Deck Cards Are Too Expensive with 1, 3, 1, 2. Wow. Okay. Oh, yep. I see where the lines get drawn. But
It's
y'all,
definitely the upgraded version.
they've been given to an artist, that's for sure. Well, see, my problem was when I handed Picasso a picture of a dove that I was going to get a dove back. No, guy, he's an artist. All right, let's see what a little rain delay does to this game. This is the comparison whiff on 3, 1, 2. I don't smell lawn in there. I'm not sure how he's doing that. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, kind of, but like maybe it's more the alfalfa. I mean, if you think baseball, you
Right.
immediately picture green grass. So it kind of makes sense.
And you know where the movement is for me? I find the bubble gum, it's the spine. And then the more I want to wander out into the alfalfa, I can and find the cards, or I can just stay there enjoying my bubble gum. Thank you very much.
I still don't know how to get the point across that this still smells as wonderful as it does. I know you read cardboard and cement and things, but my friends, it's an experience.
It's closer to a Ventus than it is a Yankee candle of a baseball card.
It's not batters up in any way.
And y'all, would you like to see how this new lather from Adopted Acres coats and covers the face? It is one of the most pleasurable experiences I have in our shave day.
Oh, she woke up. You want to play, Lenny?
It's mint in the gum.
Oh, this is super slick. I forget how slick their base is.
This
too.
just feels old-timey.
I gotta say, I'm actually glad I haven't shaved yet, because I'm gonna have to bust this up.
And if you build the splash, they will come. Y'all, let's take it deeper. All right, y'all, the splashes from Adopted Acres come with either a spray or a restrictor. They are both in the same package for you. And I'm going to put this on my face. Are you ready for
I'm ready.
this there? 5, 6. Oh.
Oh, I dropped it on the dog.
I'm getting the leather now.
Oh, sorry, Lenny.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh, this one got even more real somehow.
I'm getting a little more leather, a little bit more of the cardboard. This is wandering beyond the aisles of a 7-Eleven. Y'all.
I don't want to say it matured, but something about it got a little more grown up. Like if you had to wear this all day, there's something in here, and I actually get more, I think, the bay rum into the bubble gum.
Oh, right.
It has more voice here.
This is 12-year-old Marcus at the 7-Eleven. This is 50-year-old Marcus at 7-Eleven. And don't you just love a little bit of a sticky finish after you're shaved to let you know the work's being done there by the skin food?
It could be almost like, you know, the soap is the kid experience going, and the splash is more the adult, the dad, bringing it down.
How are you getting the cinnamon?
You know, it's disappearing into the bay rum side.
Right.
And then that is turning into the bubble gum.
Right.
Not a bay gum. A different type of
Right.
being able to do that.
Yeah, it's not like a juicy fruit or anything like that, y'all. This is that gum.
Like somehow that red texture is in the scent.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Marcus on that very first trip to the baseball card store with your dad. Turns out it was the only trip to the baseball store with your dad. And on the way out, you're going to spend the rest of your babysitting money on a pack of actual upper deck baseball cards in pursuit of that elusive Jerome Walton rookie baseball card that is so high priced right now, you could barely even look at it on the shelf. But when you get in the car and you open up that pack, just like Charlie Bucket himself, you're going to find that rookie card and get your own. So head over to etsy.com/shop/Adopted Acres Soap Co. to find this and all kinds of other cool stuff. Well, I have had my shave, y'all, with the rookie card, not the bubblegum scratch and sniff sticker we grew up with. Get that out of your head. This is more like Tom Ford's lost baseball cards. And you know what's funny? The first few minutes I was smelling this, I barely got bubblegum. But when I look for it, it's all I can smell, which tells me it's the kind of scent that is whatever you want it to be for that day. A little bit more cardboard baseball cards nostalgia, you got it. A little bit more minty bubblegum that's almost a cologne, that's yours too. And I love the first round of these have had such a warm reception in the community. And Adopted Acres, this is one of the top 10 bases in the business. Thank you for doing such amazing work right out of the gate. We can't wait to see what else you've got cooked up. All right, y'all, it's that magic time when we are going to choose our $25 e-gift card winner to First Line Shave. Thank you to everyone who sent in your emails for this giveaway. Here are our entrants and their lucky numbers.
Andrew W., Randy, Josue, Andrew B., Garrett, Dan, Matthew, Brian, Ronnie, Mickey, Gray, Tall Texan, David, and Manny.
And here is your lucky winner. Alexa, please give us a number between 1 and 14.
Here's a number between 1 and 14. It's 8.
Hey,
Brian Miller!
Brian Miller, congratulations, my friend. Thank you for entering our giveaway. And everybody, make sure you enter next month's giveaway. And thank all of you for sending in your emails and being members of our Whiff Pack. We really do appreciate it. Turns out that Jerome Walton rookie card would be valueless after 6 months. But what are you going to do? Hey, those are the futures markets.
It's just nice. I know a big chunk of our experience so far in the wet shaving journey has been nostalgia in ways we were not expecting.
Right.
I feel like this is the soap that you can go and just stand in the den and take a whiff or take a shave with just to escape the adulting of life and run away back to literally when your only worry was being home before the street lights were on.
Right. And how much did we love our fads back then, y'all? We literally thought we might be able to retire on our baseball card collections. We literally thought our 401ks would do better in Beanie Babies. Y'all, we were a little silly back then, but little did we know that actually what you want to be putting all your money into is shaving soaps. And Doug, Kara, and all of the kiddos at Adopted Acres, thank you for so dutifully and faithfully recreating one of my cherished childhood memories and bringing it to the entire community for us to enjoy all summer long.
And thank you so much for sending this out for free for us to review. It means so much every time we see these in our den. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.